I'm very happy to record the fact that my garden is doing great this year. Um, we haven't had a lot of distractions, and since we got back from Nicaragua in late March, the main focus has been, for me, the garden. And I got some help this year, and I also did some of the rototilling myself, which is a marker for me each year. I feel like as long as I can run that 360-pound rototiller, at least part of the job of breaking up the soil in the spring, I'm still in the game as far as being physically strong. I have gotten a tremendous amount of help by a neighbor, and we one day planted a huge amount of the garden, corn, potatoes, tomatoes, squash, and now I've kept on top almost all by myself with the hoeing, hand weeding, and watering. And all those are in great shape now. I had some delay in replanting beets, which very few came up with the first planting, and no carrots came up. And I'm disappointed by that, and it's taken, with the heat and various distractions, I haven't gotten the carrots replanted yet. I think there's still a small window for me to do that and pick them at the very end of the season. But other plants are just booming, just booming. We're starting to get cucumbers now. We've gotten our first few zucchinis. We're on July 18th, 2024, and we've gotten a couple of peppers, and we've eaten a lot of lettuce, and the kale is just magnificent. We've got to start finding people to give some of these things to. So the garden is doing great. We still got to, and I'm going to maybe try and do that today or tomorrow. We've got to trellis up the pole beans. They're getting tall enough that they need to be supported. And I've still got some more removing suckers from the tomato plants. They go sprouting up from if this is the stem and this is a big leaf coming off, then the tomato produces another whole tomato plant in this crotch here, and you've got to pull some of those off, or you have way too much vegetation to produce enough really good sized tomatoes. And those have to be pulled out. I've got maybe half of that job done, but the garden is going great, and the birds are pecking at the Swiss chard, but the rabbits are just eating a little bit more of the bush beans and pole beans. It's been a setback, but not a complete loss, because the plants are growing faster than the rabbits are eating them. So that would be the little dictation on the garden.